Yeah, we're live.
Okay. It's been a long time.
Let me go ahead and copy this and paste the thing in the chat because I don't know how to pin it from here. I know how to pin it from here. Yeah, let me do that. Boom.
I don't know about like this here on me, but that's what we get today.
It's okay. It's just dark.
It's dark.
Yeah. There's no color in it. Well, welcome to the 3 people who are on. We are glad to see you guys. For those who will watch us on the replay, as Mom usually says. I never like when she said that.
Well, now you do on the replay. Are we turned up so people can hear us?
I hope so. We never did it on my computer before. Hopefully. Because you know how some people say like they can't hear us or it's like distorted on your computer?
We have the same computer.
Yeah, but my computer's a little bit different. Hopefully it will be better on this one. Hi, Clark Connect. Welcome.
Hello.
To everyone else. We're going to wait a few more minutes before we get into some updates with Mom because people have been asking where she was.
Yep.
And then, just do like a brief Married at First Sight chat, Ready to Love chat, because honestly, those shows were nothing to review, especially Married at First Sight with the last few episodes. But Ready to Love has just not been it for me. Mom hasn't been watching it, but I have. And it hasn't been it.
Hello. Hello. Welcome.
And then we also did put this in the chat, just in case anybody wants to come on as we start talking or whatever. Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Everybody.
I can't believe it's already been 2 minutes.
Has it?
Well, it's on 3.
I know. Oh, yeah. I'm so out of practice. So out of practice. It's silly.
Let's see what else. Well, how's everyone's Sunday going so far?
Yeah.
Is it hot where you are? Because in Vegas right now, it is 106 degrees outside.
It's going to be a heat wave. It's going to be 106 to 116. Tomorrow through Friday, it's going to be ridiculous with the air just going and going and going.
The air is going now. I did turn the other fan on, but it was making too much noise because it's been hot.
We have other fans. Let me put my glasses on so I can people see who's here.
We miss you guys too. It's been a long time. And you know what's funny? I'm usually the one I'm not going to say complains about making videos, but sometimes I just be like so tired because I'm a teacher, but I actually really miss doing it.
Hey, Tamar, Sharon, Romel, Paula, Doja. Yeah, I've seen your comments. When church and they're now home chilling. That's nice, Romel.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll wait like another minute or so for people to come in, and then we're going to give you updates like the title says. That's what we're going to do.
Yes, but are you guys ready for Married at First Sight season 13?
No. I was so disappointed.
I already know your answer.
I was disappointed with the last one, and then I was reading there was like a little People magazine vibe that said there's already some drama with one of the couples. I'm like,
see, now I didn't see all that. I just posted the couples because I know people want to see them.
Hey, Chocolate Queen.
I didn't go in that deep.
Well, it was on when you go on Google, it says, there's already something going on with one of the couples. I'm like, well, we might as well see a preview now. That's just me. I don't know.
That's true. I was definitely looking.
I just don't like. I wanted to get back to like the couples. Us not knowing who the couples are until they all meet, because when they get together, like someone could Google or someone may know their family. Like that's how things spill. That's what happened with Chris, and I don't like that. Yeah, so
Ramel says he doesn't know. Katrina says, I'm glad season 12 is over. I think everyone is glad. Yeah. I saw on a Married at First Sight Facebook group that Chris is going to try to do like a little tell-all, but I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing else that he has to say. There's nothing from background from him that would make my mind be swayed or changed.
Anybody really?
Anyway, well, it's been about 5 minutes. We have enough people. So
Did you drop the link for people if they want to join?
I did. I pinned it, but I'll, post it occasionally. I don't know. Maybe sometimes people can't see what it's pinned. So
Okay.
here it is.
So thank you everyone who has Chris George's part. Now we don't care exactly.
Yes.
So let me just get started.
Well, how about this? I'll give some background and then you
Okay.
just go ahead.
Because it's gonna get teary-eyed for me.
So before, like when we were doing Married at First Sight, Mom was already not feeling too well. And then that's when we started switching to the live instead of the reviews because I've noticed like it was starting to progress a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Married at First Sight was just trash. And I'm like, we don't even need to review this anymore. We're just gonna make live videos. Just come on and start talking. And then as time gone on, Mom had to go to get some checkups because she just wasn't really feeling too well. And then, go ahead.
Right. So, I just wasn't feeling like myself and stuff like that. So anyway,
She weren't even cooking, child.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
And I don't cook.
Really eating. And so the bottom line is, when I finally took myself in for a checkup and then the checkup just didn't come across right to me. Okay. Then I took myself to the hospital. Well, it turns out that they found out that I have life-changing news. They found liver cancer around my liver. So I will be starting treatments. And my first treatment is actually this Friday. And I want to say that I'm going to continue to fight and live and all that stuff. I'm even having a big birthday this year in September. And
you might as well say it now.
Well, some people don't know, but I'm having a big birthday this September. It's a milestone birthday. And I appreciate all the comments. This has been a trying 6 weeks. I've had 2 surgeries in 6 weeks, so I'm at home recovering. And I want to let you guys know that, I appreciate everything. I do. I read your comments in general, and to Cassandra and to me. And we're so appreciative. So if you want to send well wishes to our email, Cassandra, drop it. I'd appreciate it. And just keep supporting us and just thank everybody. So I wanted to go live when I felt I was able to, and that's today. And I appreciate everybody. Like I said, I read all the comments, and to know that there's people out there who you don't know me personally, but you feel like you know me just based on our commentary has warmed my heart more than you'll ever know. So I don't want to make this a pity party. I really don't. I just want to let you all know what's going on. Now, we are thinking about getting a P.O. box. If you guys want to send something to us, outside the email, but just continue to send stuff to, Millennial Mom and to our email. And when we get a P.O. box, we'll let you know. So that's what's been going on. So thank you, everybody. It from all the content creators, Seth, Skills, Courtney and Eddie, Jasmine, the Jasmine Show, Kamisha Reviews, to all their subscribers, everybody, Tamar, Romel, Paula's Picks, everybody that just everybody. I've read them all, honestly, and I'm just Jay, Antoinette, Tamar. If I missed you, I just want
Eliel, there's just so many of you guys. We know you guys' comments. Even everyone who's like new, we still know who you guys are, which is kind of crazy because when we so backstory, we wanted to start a YouTube channel like years ago, reviewing Married at First Sight, of course, because it was just one of our favorite shows to watch, and we just never got around to it. So we decided to do it before COVID even hit. So we got on the train before COVID, and everybody started doing it. Just to connect with people. And if someone was to tell me, a year from now, the people that you might meet on YouTube will become a very good support for you, I'd be like, I don't know. not in this type of fashion because you never know what's going to happen in life. This was definitely unexpected. I mean, we were just at my 25th birthday turn.
Exactly. This literally came out the blue. I've never had an issue up until literally 6 weeks ago. So, and I might do a story time. We'll see how the treatments go. We'll just have to see how they go. You know, instead of a PD story time like some of y'all been waiting on, it's probably gonna be, my journey. So just thank everybody so much.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on. Thank you guys in the comments. I definitely will drop the email, probably be somewhere in the description box, but I will do it right now. But yeah. I'm like, how do we transition from that to these?
Well, with the transition, like I said, we're not gonna be a pity party. I just really want to come on. Honestly, I didn't want to skip a beat, but I had to. I had to take time off for me. So,
well, we didn't really mind skipping right to love.
Yeah, Married at First Sight. Those last few episodes just dragged on forever. So don't mind all that. But hopefully we'll be here for the next Married at First Sight season 13. Not too sure if it will be a review style or if it'll just be a lifestyle. Maybe it might just be me or something, but we're definitely going to try to be here for it. That's for sure. Oh, you're reading the comments? Oh, sorry. Sorry, you guys. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah. Well, Mom. Okay. What do you want to talk about? I feel like we missed so much, but not so much at the same time.
Honestly, I was over Married at First Sight like week 6. So
I don't think let's just jump into that 2-part reunion was a waste of our time. You know what I mean? I don't know. From Chris, the people who I thought would make it made it, and I don't know what else.
I honestly didn't even watch part 2 because I wanted to watch part 2 because of Haley and Jacob. But with that little Chris situation with Pastor,
I done forgot what his name was. Pastor Dwight. It was like, why? Why are they still on this? It really could have been an hour reunion, honestly. Yeah. But you know how they do. Thankfully, it wasn't a 3-parter.
I would have watched it anyways.
Okay, let's bring on Romel.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm in Bad Girls Club, so I finished it. Hello.
Hello. I had to literally wipe my tears. Oh God. Like you said, we don't know you personally, but I just love you guys' channel and I love you guys' bond because from what it comes off from the screen, you guys are very close. And, like you said, you don't want to make a pity party. I don't want to make a pity party either. I was very close to my mom, and I lost her a year ago at 41 with asthma, and I was in the living room with my sister, and we were watching a TV show, and I told her I'll be back. I said I have to get on live, and I have to give them some encouraging words. I don't know what you believe, but I just pray that God He's there with you guys, and I pray that He just heals you because
it's okay.
There's so much going on, and I just pray that God heals you. I really do. This is not for YouTube. I'm not doing this to be seen. This is for real.
No.
It really. Okay. God, I just pray that He heals you and that you'll be able to get through this and it can become a testimony to help others.
Thank you.
And you too, Cassandra. I hope this is help you to, to tell your mom's story to help people too. Because It's just so much going on. And it's just sad. It really is. And you are very brave for telling, because it's none of our business what you're going through, and you're brave for even getting in front of the camera and even telling what you're going through. And you will honestly be in my prayers. And it's so many, I've heard that so many times,
Mm.
I think, like, are you really praying? I am. I am. I'm not just saying it to be saying it. I am, because I really like you guys. So.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate it.
Don't cry too much.
It's okay. I understand because
You're probably empathizing with what happened to your mom too as well.
Mhm.
So, I know it could probably bring back flashbacks and be a little tricky for you, but I'm happy that you were able to come on, say something to mom. And trust me, I'm not a crier, but I've already cried, and I told mom, I don't want to cry no more.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the word is forward. We know that we have to go forward, whether time to move forward with or without you, no matter what.
Amen. Right. And
It's
also,
forward.
my commentary on the Married at First Sight to get on different topic. I don't know about this next season. I really don't. I don't know, and it's not because of who they casted race wise. It don't look like it's gonna give us anything. Like, even though last season was so draining, at least it gave us drama. It's like it's giving me like boring. But like I said, oh, thank you, Tamar. Like I said, I don't know, it's just giving us boring, and it's, I don't know. Like, I'm going to watch the casting special, and if the casting special doesn't interest me, I'm not going to watch.
I just really want them to do it old school style because, like I said, we've already seen the couples, and I think that kind of like ruins it a little bit. That's how we found out about the drama with Chris. And like I said, I hit Google last night, and I saw it already said like one of the couples, there's already drama with one of the couples. So of course there's going to be someone that's going to dig that up already. And to me, that defeats the purpose of the show. Like, we want to see it be natural, not like, okay, like Chris, like, who's going to bring the drama? So we're going to be specifically looking at this couple to see what the drama is. And I don't like that.
I'm not going to lie. It's certain shows that if I don't want to watch it, or if I don't really care for it, if a spoiler come along, I'll look at it. But I didn't see anything from any other castmates for the next season, and even the last season, I didn't know nothing about Chris, just from from what first came out. But I didn't dig deep and look at spoilers. I wanted to actually watch it, and you're right. I started. My mom actually got me into this show. And we started. Well, I don't know when she started, but I started watching. It was when that one couple, Katie or Kate, she was with that one guy with like the beard.
Derek.
Luke, Kate and Luke, or Katie and Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, that's the first season I watched. And then I went, surprisingly, on Hulu. They got all the seasons, so I went back. So I do agree with you, Mom. They do need to go back to the original. Like the original concept of the show I feel like same thing with Ready to Love. My mom got me into that show. I've been stopped watching that, and I only watch reviews of it. I watched like the first 4 episodes, and it's like Ready to Love and Married at First Sight is like going downhill,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's like they're losing the real concept of the show. And I get the producers want drama, but it's like, if that's all it is, it's gonna come to a point where people are going to stop watching it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so too. I honestly, okay, so I've been in the hospital watching, not really watching Ready to Love, but I have seen some reviews about it. But even from when the show first started and then we made a commentary about it, I think we only did like maybe 2 reviews. I didn't see any matches. And I still don't. So, I mean, the ones who are left, I think they have a lustful match, but I don't think they're true matches. So
yeah,
that's.
I have a question for both of you guys, or anybody in the comments. I don't know how to say this because I don't want to come off. Well, I'm not racist, but what I'm about to say, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Do you guys feel like these networks are casting blacks and Asians and trying to make interracial couples to please the what's going on? You get what I'm saying? I kind of feel like, are you guys doing it because you really want to bring new audience, or are you guys doing it to, to please that culture?
I don't think it's pleasing. I think it's what's happening. There's more interracial relationships. So you want to give it more
realistic
vibe of what type of household it can be.
Because I was I hope they're not just casting people just to be like, oh, we're for the Black Lives Matter, or we're here for Asian, we're here for interracial. I'm like, I really hope that they're actually casting because they want love on the show. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes casting agency or casting directors can be very, very shady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I just think it's just what's going on because, like I said, there's more interracial relationships. You even see it in the commercials. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, so I think that they are doing it to please people because of what's been happening in this past, over a year.
So they're trying to bring in more people, more audience, just to be like, hey, we are inclusive, even though we haven't been for the past, 11 seasons. We are now.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss a question? You meant on the show or just in general?
On the show.
Oh, on the show, like on the show with like casting and like with this show. The same thing why I don't watch the Bachelor franchise no more because I really feel like it's some stuff behind that show too. It's like, I don't know. I really want people to honestly cast interracial couples and cast Asians and cast blacks because they really want to see that. I don't want them to be doing it because we're in this movement or because of what happened to the Asians in Atlanta. I want them to actually want that type of love and not just be doing it to be going along with we're here for the cause. You get what I'm saying? That's just my thing. I'm kind of like, I want them to actually want that type of love and not just doing it to be going along with we're here for the cause.
You have to mute you may have two different things open. You have to close one.
Oh, me. Hold on. I'm going to rejoin real quick.
Okay. Well, hello, Jane.
Hi, how are y'all?
Good. We're here. How are you?
It's so good to see y'all. I'm fine. I usually just hide in the bushes and comment, but I thought I'd come on since Miss Kate came on and just wish you a speedy recovery, and we will be here when you get back.
Thank you so much. And I read all the comments. I'm glad if I put your face to your name.
Yeah, usually I'm working, so I just listen and keep doing what I'm doing. But Married at First Sight and Ready to Love, I was like, okay, I'm see what we're talking about. I'm gonna have to tap in now.
What do you think about those two shows?
Yeah. Ready to Love. I'm ready for it to be over.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I was rooting for Bernicia and Joelle.
My very first thought of Joelle, not to cut you off, like I said, you're a subscriber, so I'm sure you watched it. He was one of the top men to watch, and he was one of my top men to watch because of his demeanor. But his demeanor tweaked just a little bit for me when he helped. What was his name? Jason move. So I'm like, okay, so he's like into being responsible and stuff like that.
Yeah, but being in a brotherhood.
Yeah, but as the show's gone on, he went back to his original type to me. Like, I know he wants to settle down because of his 8-year-old twins he keeps saying and all that other stuff. But he says they need to be ready. But he's not acting ready. And I think that they're a match, but I don't think they're a match long term. I think he likes her body.
Yeah, they have chemistry.
They have that sexual chemistry, exactly. Right. I don't think they have long-term chemistry. But I mean,
as far as Joel, he needs to work on himself. I'm not trying to get personal, but like I'm 22, I'm from the start there because I really want to get married and have kids, and people have to work on themselves. You can't say they have to be ready or she has to be ready. Dude, you're not even ready. And you're on national television and we seeing you not ready. So what do you mean you want another person to be ready for your life? When are you ready? And that's what a lot of people need to start thinking when they getting on these dating shows. That's why I would never do a dating show ever. Cause it's like I take marriage seriously. Like that's what I feel like they playing with it. They if you want to go do that, go on X on the Beach or Are You the One or something. Like y'all taking these supposed to be serious shows like it's a game.
I think a lot of them on there for the exposure anyway. Like it's
right.
It's clout chasing.
Definitely love people because where's their NDA? Because last season they were holding watch parties and cooking parties with Edwin and all that stuff, and this season with Teresa Her Comedy and all this other stuff, and they're charging people to watch the show with them. Like, where is the validity of the reason why you came on the show? So I think that's clout as well.
I think David signed the NDA because he's been giving interviews saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh wow. So
hours of nothing.
Exactly. Hi,
y'all doing? How you doing?
Hey.
Good.
Are you just coming in, or you gotta watch the replay to hear my news from earlier?
No, I watched it. I rewound it to hear the news.
Okay. So what's going on?
Nothing much, Ain't nothing changed.
Okay.
How you doing?
I mean, I'm here.
You hanging in there?
You know what? I'll repeat it. Let me bring Cliff on. Cliff, mute your mic because I think you came on last too. So
His mic is muted.
If you didn't see from the beginning, I let you all know that we stopped doing Married at First Sight and all that stuff because I started not feeling good. I took myself in to see what was going on. I've never had any health issue ever. So 6 weeks ago, I was diagnosed with having cancer on my liver. So I start treatments starting this Friday. And it's been rough. It's been overwhelming for my entire family, for me, of course. And we're just moving forward. And I was telling everybody that read your comments even when I was in the hospital. I've read them when I was out the hospital. I've been in the hospital like in 6 weeks, 3 times for 2 different surgeries so that I can get the treatment that I need on Friday. And so that I'm also having a big birthday this year in September. It's a milestone birthday that starts with a 5.
Oh,
and I'm looking forward to it. And that, if you want to send stuff via our email, that'd be great. I'm always looking for inspiration. I try to be as positive as I can be all the time. If you hear, as always, live simply, be grateful. I really live by that. And then we're also going to try to do a P.O. box if you want to send something to us directly. You don't have to, but, stuff like that. So I just want to tell you guys, so if you don't see me because treatment has me down, you have to see Cassandra. And, we do talk about the show. So I just was saying how much I appreciate and how much we appreciate you all, the subscribers, you all other content creators who have reached out to us and to Cassandra and all that stuff too. So we just want to keep you in the loop. So
that's praying for you. My wife said, hey.
Thank you. And I don't want this to be a pity party ever.
No, so. That's why I wasn't. I was late, so I was just gonna jump in what y'all was talking about.
But I just want to let everyone know, like I said, I might have a tear or two in my eye because I'm very sensitive about me and my kids, but I'm just saying. But we were talking about Ready to Love, and do we think that the people that's on there was really ready to love? And what do we think about the upcoming Married at First Sight Houston? Because I heard that there's already a couple that's already has drama already. So anyways, there you go. That's where we are, Cliff and Devontae.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Yeah, I have went back and I watched because I saw the brother Ramel crying. I'm sorry for the loss of your mother too.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Yeah, that threw me back for a loop. but I know God will protect you. That's how I feel, and I do nothing but pray and have my church pray for you.
Thank you, Cliff.
Me too. I will too.
Go ahead. Talk about something else. So, what do you think about the finale of Bride at First Sight?
I missed the last two. The reunion. I missed the second part of the reunion, and I think they did a "Where Are They Now?" something like that. I didn't see that.
I saw that too.
As far as the everything I did see, I was cool with it. I didn't understand why they did a part with all the women together. The whole situation with, I felt like the whole situation with Paige, the pastor, and all that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand why they brought out the pastor. Not that I have a problem with the pastor, but if Chris have an issue with him, it's like, why are you doing this? Like, it's just for ratings. The whole, like, what's the ex-girlfriend name? I didn't understand why she was on the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they knew it was going to be an issue for Paige, I just felt like at certain times they was doing things to try to get Paige to cry. That's how I felt. She kept it strong, but I just felt like they wanted to see Paige be emotional, especially at the reunion. Even showing her how he said he didn't find her attractive. That saying that, oh, she never saw it. It aired. How didn't she see it? But it was just like, here you go. He just to remind you, he don't think you're cute. She already said no to the brother. Like, I just didn't understand why they was going there. I just felt like they were trying to dig at her pain. I ain't like that.
I didn't watch part 2. I only watched part 1. And I agree with you, Cliff. I don't know why the pastor was there. He already was on the season. And it's very weird to me how all of a sudden Paige's friend want to make an appearance on a reunion. But you weren't there after the wedding.
I mean,
yeah, because I was looking for her during the show. I'm like, where's her friends? Where's her family? Yeah.
Have been there. You may be cutting stuff out though.
I felt like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All the stunts and shows Chris was doing, I just felt like, okay, so why can't production? I mean, he's been running production since the beginning. He's been telling what he is and isn't going to do. And I'm like, well, why would you be surprised that they pulled it on you? You brought Mercedes, and then you decide when you're going to show up, when you're going to leave, what you're going to say, and what you're going to be a part of. And I feel like he really didn't have any right to say who should be at the reunion and who shouldn't. Like, he wasn't even there the whole time.
Right.
So I hope he didn't get paid. That's right.
What was the host's name again?
Kevin Clout Chasing, Karen Caping Frazier.
Exactly. That's Jay from. I'm sorry. Hold up. Is that Jay from Pinky Channel?
It is the same.
Oh, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, Kevin. Like I said, I didn't watch part 2 of the reunion.
But from what I heard about it was when Haley and Jacob came on, he was defending Haley and going in on Jacob. And I was
I was like,
that was weird.
I was like, you trying to take her out to die? Ain't you married?
But the thing is, when I was looking it up,
He's married to someone who looks like Haley. I was like,
oh, you married to a white woman?
Oh. I didn't know that.
I mean, he was always on the side of the women, though. He always on the side of the women.
Who?
Because he didn't have what was Brandon ex-wife name?
Taylor.
Taylor. He didn't hold Taylor accountable. He has his. I don't like him as the host. He'll get on the men, but he don't.
But I'm trying to figure out how to on Jacob because he knew that she didn't like him. Like, when somebody don't like you, I'm not about to keep on trying to, make. You can do stuff to make bro. I can do stuff to make her like me as a friend. I'm not. This ain't married. This ain't friends at first sight.
Right. He could make her take out a restraining order on him if he kept pushing. She seems like the type.
Oh, for sure. I agree with that because I was never team Haley. I think Haley checked out just like Chris checked out on the honeymoon. Like she just wasn't there for Jacob. You know, to me, that's where the experts should come in. If you know that these couples are having an issue as early as the honeymoon, like when they come back, I think they need to have a sit down, a Zoom, something to see like what page are they on? You know what I'm saying? To see maybe if they could direct them somewhere, because maybe it was a little misunderstanding that they can help them get past and maybe see if they can at least have a friendship towards the end. But Haley just never owned up to anything. And then when she was confronted, you know, she was like, well, I don't know what you mean. Like, I just don't know what you mean. Like the damsel in distress kind of thing. Like she didn't know what you meant. Like, yeah, you do. I mean, we watched it. You know, yeah, Jake do things, you know, over and over, like steak and eggs and wear cowboy boots and this and that, things that you don't like. But at least he was trying to communicate with you, because even he said, I'm not sure when he said it, what episode or whatever it was. He said that even off camera, you know, Haley had checked out. She wasn't even there. So how do you have a relationship with someone or even a friendship for someone who's not even there? You're just there for the camera.
She wanted a wedding. She didn't want a husband.
She didn't want to be a bridesmaid for the 8th time. So I think that's
wait.
I think
So off camera, she wasn't at the apartment.
Mm-mm.
No. Where'd you hear that?
Okay, so
I heard that.
Jacob said that. He said if cameras weren't there, she went home.
Yeah, that was part one.
Now, this is my problem with that, because I heard about that. Now, when it was Zach, we knew about that. It was the issue when Zach stayed home, but it's okay for her to go home. That's crazy that we didn't know that.
Right.
You know what she got? She knows she a white woman though.
Devontae.
He ain't lying.
No offense to I ain't y'all know what y'all be doing. Ain't but yeah, I ain't like Kevin this year. I was like, come on, bro. Come on. This girl was terrible. She was crying. She was crying about dumb stuff. He want me to bring the bracelet and wear it. Like, what?
Those weren't real tears. Those were sympathy tears. She knew the camera was on, so she was playing up to the camera. That's the kind of person that Haley is, in my opinion. Well, overall, go ahead.
TV. I think she just wanted to be on TV, and now I think she wanted to be on TV so she could flip that, so people could pay her to come places. Now she can club hop or whatever she want to do, and they gonna get paid for it. I feel like she wanted to be a little celebrity, a little bit.
I don't know why her mom was talking so much crap about Jacob, and you only met him at the wedding and after the wedding when y'all met up. Because I didn't like that.
Because Haley,
she's going off of what her daughter tells her.
People.
I can't even blame the mother. So if that's just like if you telling your friend something bad about your mate all the time, they're gonna have nothing but negative thoughts about that person. So that's Haley's fault. Right. I can't blame the mother for that one.
That's true. I agree with that too, Cliff. So overall, go ahead, Devontae. Go ahead.
I was gonna just say she should have, even though like I don't blame her mom. At the end of the day, you know if your kid ain't nothing. At some point, you gotta come to terms. Be like, yeah, you terrible, but I know my baby. I know. Like she know her daughter. Something wrong with her daughter.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put my kid out on TV like that. Not. It's national TV. I wouldn't put my son or daughter out like that.
Right. You would say it off camera.
Yeah, I would say it off camera. I wouldn't say it on TV.
I mean, my kid's grown. You can't handle me telling you something wrong.
I still wouldn't say it on TV. That's forever. I just wouldn't say it on TV. I wouldn't.
I mean, I guess it's Married at First Sight forever, though.
Yeah.
It's just really, like, I don't know. Married at First Sight ain't like Jersey Shore. Like, that's forever. I could forget about somebody on Married at First Sight.
But we're still talking about Brandon and Taylor, Mika and Michael.
Yeah, never forget that wig. Never.
Now, you know what? Overall, what do we think about the couples who did make it? Do we think they're going to be long term?
I'm like, who made it?
Brianna. I'm moving past the week. I feel like
I don't think Virginia and Eric are going to last. I feel like Claire and Ryan gonna last. If they last, if they gonna last, they just with each other, just to be with each other.
I think I think all of them gonna last for real, because I mean, Vincent and Brianna really just had regular problems. I could say a little bit, but I feel like most of that was on the camera though.
I think Brianna and Vincent had a little more than regular problems based off of income disparity. I'm using a big word today.
I mean, but she already went in there. She moved to his apartment. We know his apartment gotta cost less than her apartment. He ain't have more bedrooms than her. So
I know that's the problem.
Now she could spend again because now his stuff in the pantry.
No, she can't. She can't. I don't think so.
Yeah, it was cheap.
I don't think she could spend again because I think he's watching her. He might be watching how she spends because if you remember,
I heard they saving for a house. That's why they moved there. I heard they saving for a house.
I don't know, Jasmine show.
What did they say?
Taylor's wig.
They said Paige wig versus Taylor wig.
You know, I would give. Don't make me block you, and you know I like you guys.
They got the same stylist.
They tried. How about that?
They did not.
Woo! Paige's wig.
You got
now that's the topic of the conversation. Someone needs to put a poll up.
Cassandra, you got one job on national TV as a black person.
Now we not doing that. No. Y'all not gonna be doing that to Paige. Ain't no poll. Leave Paige alone.
That was a
Leave
jazz.
the great Paige alone.
I love you guys. I love the Jasmine show. Thank you for everything. But they're the one that said, listen, that's a good question.
They're about to go on timeout.
They are about to go on timeout.
If a black dude would have went on there with a messed up hairline, you know. You would have given him the business. Same thing.
Pass it to White.
You can't have no man at don't make sense. Just don't make sense.
I guess.
That's like in the Vegas that I ain't never.
Well, you broke up. What'd you say?
I said that's like saying you live in Vegas and you ain't never been drunk before. It just don't add up.
Speaking of Vegas, it's gonna be 115 all week. 115 degrees all week.
So y'all saying
that's L and flip flop weather, ain't it?
No,
I got the devil visiting y'all. 115
all week, starting tomorrow through Friday. So it's like the air conditioner's running. That's like in the house, cars in the garage. You don't go nowhere till after like 8 p.m. and that's it.
Do y'all got
You broke up again. What'd you say?
got cicadas out there?
No, we don't have that.
Hey, they out. They here.
I saw your thing.
Did you see that our city made the news because the guy he crashed into the flagpole because cicada flew in his window and he swerved.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, we don't have it right now. We have some that come in like August, but we don't have the plague like some people have out there where you are.
We're in the South. The cicadas are alive and well.
Yeah, it's not as bad as last time because when I was a kid, they were like covering tires. This time they just like they in a tree, like they flying around, but I don't think it's as bad as last time.
Oh no. No, they probably wouldn't know what to do in 115 degree heat. What would y'all do? If you were us, what would y'all do?
Be in the house under the AC.
Hey,
Just running.
I'm gonna be at the pool.
I'll trade y'all the heat for the humidity we have 6 months out of the year.
No.
You in Arizona?
No.
For me?
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Oh, never mind. Ooh.
Oh no.
I don't think it's too bad out here.
It's
The
humid.
heat in Charlotte.
No, the heat isn't bad. The humidity is.
The humidity, yeah. We have family in the South, in Alabama and Georgia, so we know about that and the mosquitoes and stuff. So yeah, no. We'll be in the house chilling. So what else y'all want to talk about?
I want to know from Dave, what did you think about David from Ready to Love? Because out of all of the guys, because Mom said she weren't picking no one. I was like, you have to pick someone.
I didn't.
She said no.
Exactly.
So I picked David. And David has just been another flunk.
I told you. comments. Once he cried on the second episode, I knew it was a wrap. When you start crying out the second episode, talking about you don't want nobody to leave, you're a little off in the head. And then he said his wife just left. Women just don't leave. Men just leave. A woman just left you. Your wife, she gave up the house, the decorations. She put in time to decorate the house. She gave all that up. Something wrong with you?
You left the cable bill in her name. She just left.
Just left. Nah, she did all that just to leave. And they had a whole little YouTube channel. Like somebody, I found the little thing.
Really?
He loved her.
Yeah.
Y'all have to excuse me. I have to eat something real quick before I get nauseous. Go ahead.
He got them crazy eyes. Like you just be like,
He talks in circles. He is exhausting.
I want to know, why do these reality shows, why don't they bring in the exes? That irritates me. Stop doing that on these shows. You don't need to bring in the exes.
And yeah, that don't make sense. Because what if she broke up with him or vice versa? If they broke up with them,
right? Like I hate when they do that on these shows. Stop breaking these exes.
I have a theory that all these people aren't exes.
I don't think they are either. That's a good theory. I don't think so. Just like you said earlier, I think it's when people get selected for these shows, it's clout chasing. They have like, to help us with our business or help us with the next level of what we're trying to get accomplished. And it's like, okay, well, we're going to say, to go back to like Chris from Married at First Sight, we're going to say we're exes or whatever, but I'm just doing this for the show and any money that I can make from the show by going from episode to episode. So that's what I think too. I really do. I really don't think a lot of these people have parted ways with their whoever they are.
Well, on Ready to Love, the most person I see on like Instagram for real all the time is Vernisha. Like she used her Instagram. Everybody else like spotty, but like
I thought it was Tresta when I was looking up.
Well, she got to because she like a comedian, so she got to post your dates and stuff. But
yeah, but does she have to be like Tressa from Ready to Love? Because if she was a comedian beforehand, why she Tressa with the Ready to Love?
Ready to Love. Get them, sell them extra tickets. That's about 10 more tickets.
I don't know. I'm just curious.
You gotta think the men gonna show up like, oh, that's Tressa.
Joelle goes live every week, I believe.
Who was it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Joelle. Yeah.
I haven't watched this season, but I heard Chris was on there. How is he doing on there?
Terrible. He doing the same thing he did last year. Stuck with the one person and gonna end up hurt. Cause Amber is a red flag. She kissing people on accident. Nah. Like he kissed me, didn't mean nothing. Like, oh nah, bro. And Chris, oh, it's okay. Like, what?
What do you guys think about Alexa?
Tell you. She was gonna tell you. She wasn't gonna tell you. She only told you because they said something. And I'm like, she didn't even apologize to you first.
That's true. You're right.
I don't even know
Why they're attracted to Ron. I don't think Ron is attractive, and I don't like his personality. From day one to now, it's just he just does too much for me. Mom never liked.
I didn't pick anybody, so
just in general, just like how he was.
But Ron hasn't changed, and I don't understand why these ladies are we're picking him, and he's been who he is since the beginning. I thought he'd be gone first 3 episodes.
Hey, we know them ladies was messed up when they sent the mailman home, and Troy got to say, I knew that nobody know what they was doing. I was like, come on, you let Nasty Troy stay, but you kicked the mailman out because he was too quiet. That don't make no sense.
These shows I've noticed too. There's lots of mismatches. To me,
I hope Alexis.
Wise, like if you have people that have like big, strong personalities, you can't have people on there who don't. Like I know opposites attract, but I mean you have to have a good selection of people. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, Married at First Sight was a lot of mismatches too, like a lot of polar opposites. So I guess that's the thing now. I
just think, honestly, I've said it before. I think this was the worst. I'm gonna say it. This to me was the worst Married at First Sight season I've seen, and I've seen them all. This was the worst matching, the worst coupling, the worst personalities. It seemed like it was rushed.
So do you think, like, I know this probably gonna go left if people gonna be mad, but do you think like white experts can set black people up?
That's a good question.
Like it's stuff that Pastor Cal could tell in Chris that Dr. Pepper that'll go over her head. Like
Dr. Pepper isn't even married. I don't know how.
I mean, but people like people aren't people marriage counselors, and you don't gotta technically be married to be a marriage counselor, right?
No, you don't have to be married to be.
That's true.
But Dr. Pepper's not a marriage counselor. She's a sociologist.
Right. She's just a sociopath.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know, but I honestly do. I think this past show was rushed. I really do. I saw it from the. Go ahead.
Oh, to me, it was like I feel like it was rushed and it was like dragged out. And to answer or to piggyback on what he's saying, I feel like it don't matter if the experts or the producers are white. Just because somebody black, then when you can match somebody black, you know.
Yeah.
Just that's why I just said people shouldn't go on dating shows. I would never. Just pray that God help you find somebody. Some people do online. Some people meet somebody in Starbucks or the mall. I wouldn't do a dating show. No.
Said you would never.
Monte, you keep cutting in and out. Drop out and then come back, please.
Not the mall, Romeo. Not the mall.
I'm just saying, like, I would never do no dating show. No. Like, for me, if I ever went on a reality show, I'll do something like Big Brother or just some competition show to get me some money. Like, I would do that. Not no dating show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Jasmine show said Dr. Pepper is married. Oh,
wow.
I thought she was just with that guy for a long time. The article I read, but maybe they did get married.
Oh, okay.
They live in separate houses. They don't live together.
She coming with tea.
I read an article. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, they don't live together.
Wow. Okay. Well, there it is, the Jasmine show. What now?
They're married and they don't live together?
Mm-hmm. It was an article explaining how they make it work because they don't live together.
Well, is they married? Not mine.
I'd love that, by the way.
Really? Why would you?
Why?
It's just it gives you something to look forward to. It kind of
maybe.
I mean, I've been married a long time, so I just kind of miss. At first, you want to be all up under each other all the time, and then sometimes it's like, when is he going home?
How long have you been married?
11 years.
Oh,
okay.
That's a blessing.
It is.
Thank you.
Especially in the Black community, it's a blessing because we need more long-lasting marriages.
Okay. Yeah.
I like the hair.
That's lovely. Okay. Hey.
I mean, I would do a reality dating show like Married at First Sight. You already know I want to go on here. Probably won't happen. But I would do one.
Would y'all do Love is Blind? Cassandra, would you do Love is Blind?
Yeah, I would.
You would do it?
Oh, Cassandra, no. I'll watch if you do it, but no.
I think it would be interesting. People like, I wonder what she sounds like, because they be trying to determine what race you are by how you sound.
Yeah, but is it like how you sound in the morning?
I don't know.
Okay, Cassandra, I have a question. Would you do Love is Blind because you won't have to be married to them, like Married at First Sight? Like, why would you do Love is Blind?
I would do Love is Blind because I just want to be on a reality dating show. I think that would be very interesting. I don't get out there a lot, so to be put on a show to do it for money, that's a bonus.
I don't need the stress.
It's a lot of weirdos out here, so maybe they've checked them out a little more than you could on Google.
But if I got a Chris child,
God,
I would have to leave.
You never know what
you do.
Yeah.
Where I am like, yeah.
You know what? Let's ask Mom that. How would you feel if Cassandra went on the dating show? Like, would you be supportive of it, or would you be like, "No, girl"?
Heck
No,
no.
I said before, I would never be supportive of that. No. Mm-mm. I just don't think that people on reality shows, especially dating, any reality show, honestly, are on it for the right reason. I think maybe one or two, but the majority are on it for fame. And I don't think that the logistics are there to find romance or true love or something like that, to me. Now, if you go on to like a game show, like you said, a Big Brother or something, that's different. But a dating show, marriage show, no.
Not even Ready to Love? You wouldn't do Ready to Love?
No, Ready to Love is ratchet. I'm sorry, they down here. They are down here now.
I think it's right. Like, why? I'm me the hoe.
Turn your mic up because you keep cutting in and out.
Oh man, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, it was on cover. My bad. I was Ready to Love. I feel like it's ratchet. I just feel like, shouldn't you have a host that got like a successful marriage for real? For real? Not.
Hasn't he been with his wife for a long time?
He's been with his wife for a long time. They have not been married for a long time. They just got married. They only been married.
That doesn't matter.
They only been married like 3 years or something like that. They've been together like 20 something though.
That says a lot to be with somebody for 20 something years. Just because it's not wasn't on paper, I respect that. If he been with that woman for 20 something years.
No, but I get what Cliff are saying, because I know some people who've been married for the longest, and just because you've been married over 5, 10 some years, don't mean you can get somebody advice. Sometimes somebody who's been married for a year and 3-6 months have way more better advice than somebody who's been in a year. So
that's true, Romel. And Tamar, to answer your question, yes, I would rather set Cassandra up.
And no, I wouldn't accept it because someone would not be in my speed. Period. Next question.
So, Cassandra, is it that you just want the experience of the dating show, or you looking to become famous?
I don't want to be famous. I just want to have some extra money.
Oh my God.
That's all I want.
But the more famous you get, the more money. Look, you can go from Love Is Blind to Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh God.
Get that money.
You gotta. Hey,
and
then
also, Cassandra, please, if you ever go on the show, make sure you get them good wigs. You know, we don't want you to get roasted.
Oh no.
She ain't gonna see. She already got her hair right now, so we ain't gonna be worried.
Oh yeah, it's nice now. I'm just saying, we don't want anybody making memes of you.
I will not be like the what's her name, Ashley Fly, with the glue on the top. That's horrible. What else is her name? Kyra, that everyone's picking. Her hair, I don't like her hair too. It's too bumpy.
Yeah, what is it about Kyra that everybody likes? I'm sorry. And I'm straight and I still don't get it.
It's probably whatever happens off camera.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think she's serving body. I mean,
but despite the body though, like, come on now, it's like.
I think it's the chase. I think men love a challenge, and I think it's the chase that she get, that energy that she gives off, more than is she the most attractive or whatever. I think she came in with it. Like men were just drawn to her. So I think that's what it is.
I will be drawn to Liz. It's just something about everything she say. I'm like, I don't know if I just want to go to church with her, or like, it's just something about it. Like, I will be happy to be at church with her. Be like, yeah, how you doing, Pastor? Yes, this right here.
You know what? I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for an accent. I'd probably be drawn to Joel.
He don't be saying nothing.
I'm like, hey,
baby. Like, soon as he walked in the door, I turned to my wife. I was like, baby, watch. He gonna say something about her body. She was like, no, he not. Oh, baby, you looking like a lot of cake, baby. That he don't be saying nothing.
Nah, yeah, we got the closed captions out with Joel because we're like, what is he even saying? It's too. his accent's too heavy for us. But what I will say is for Liz is that I mean all the women on the show are attractive, and all the men on the show are attractive to a point. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. However, when I saw Liz, I thought Liz was a good catch from the beginning for somebody. I'm not gonna say necessarily for anyone in particular, but when I see her with Jason, what's the first thing I said? I'm like, she looked like that's his mom, because my son and I aren't that far in age either. You know what I'm saying? It's like 19 years between us, but so like growing up, people thought I was his sister, and like even now that he's gonna be 30. You know, and I'm having the big birthday this year, you know, it kind of like reminds me of like, you know, is that like his mom? So Devontae, if you was with Liz, I'd be like, you're awfully close with his mom. Isn't he good?
I'm like, that, I'm like, that is my mom.
Oh.
I call her mama all the time.
I call her mama.
Oh no, I'm about to mute your mic. That was not, you took that the wrong way.
I'm like, mama.
Anyway.
Being here like the Migos.
You know what I meant. Don't make me like mama. For the Migos. Don't make me pop you. You know what I meant.
Hey, Liz go. I can take Liz. You can take Liz everywhere. She can go to the cookout. She gonna be cool with your grandma, your mama.
And I like her demeanor, I like her style, but I don't think there's anyone there particularly for her. I think she's on just a slightly different level than the men that has been presented on the show for her. That includes Jason.
Christian the mailman would have been good for somebody. A brother with a steady job and benefits and nice
government benefits. They want seeing the bigger picture.
When I first saw him, because I'm a federal employee too, and I'm like, they messed up a federal employee. But hey, whatever.
And no kids.
For Chris, the radio personality.
Right.
Are they still cutting people off on day one?
Yes. Yeah. And I don't like.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that what they did. The mail.
You can't call it ready for love and judging off day one. You got to give people time to get to know each other. That's just ridiculous to me.
So day 3.
No, I think that these shows, Ready to Love, I think they need like a Monday through Friday, like a week, because there's too many people in the house to mix and mingle with. How do you know who you could be potentially attracted to within 2 hours of you getting there and be like, oh, well, maybe I didn't like his personality because he didn't come talk to me. Like, that's not even fair. How do you even know? There's 12 people in the house, or 18 or whatever, 20 people. You have 10 women to meet and 10 men to meet, right? So how can you say who you aren't attracted to if you never got around to meeting 6 or 7 of those people because you was caught up talking to these 3 right here? Like, how can you say that?
So do you feel like it was a better experiment when they was like in the house at Houston than like loose basically now? Where you,
because it was the same concept. They still let people go the same day. I think they need to take at least 3 to 5 days, like the whole week that they get there, to actually see who people are connecting with. You know what I'm saying? To say, oh, if you really don't have a vibe with this person, you could really say, oh, I don't have a vibe with XYZ. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah, because sometimes I get what y'all saying, because sometimes the people that be lasting so long, it's like you should have left in the first episode.
Exactly. So now they're there. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mom. I was just saying, you know, on that first day, you just prejudging. You don't really know them or their personality. You need time. You know what I'm saying? Because you might let a Jew walk out the house on day 1. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should really change that.
All right. How Chrysanthemum lasts this long? She was terrible. Terrible.
Because they thought she was cute.
Maybe she fell under the pretty girl. Did she fall under the pretty girl? Her and what was the other girl's name? Stacy.
Freaking prayer.
Oh, they already had.
I got a question. Quick question. I hear Puerto Rico is coming back. Do y'all plan on watching it?
I've never watched that show before.
We didn't really watch it either. We didn't really watch it last season.
I liked it, but I feel like the show kind of messed up because it's how everybody left with each other, and then And then like the one couple didn't even make. I don't know. I just feel like for real, some of them should have really said no, but they said yes. It felt like it was pressure to like, I ain't gonna do. You still like, I still mess with you. I ain't gonna say no to you on TV. But come on, from what we was watching, it was like, it's no way they're gonna end up together.
Right.
Which ones you felt wouldn't stay together?
Hollywood and Ashley definitely should have. They should have said no, and they not even together now. It only made sense.
They not together now, but I think Ashley will regret that one. That man loved that girl.
I mean,
and
but
I don't think
he loved her. But if she can't get over whatever happened, I mean, what's the point?
No, I get you on that point about her getting over it.
Right.
But I'm saying for myself, she might maybe I'm wrong. She might one day regret that. And I told her that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When she was on Chloe's show, because she did an interview with Chloe or whatever, yeah. And I spoke to her on there. And I told her, I think she take Hollywood for granted. You know what I'm saying? But I think with Ashley, and then everybody and their mama was telling her, go with the other dude. I forget his name. You know the other dude I'm talking about.
Dude that took his shirt off. Yeah, dude,
yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, him. And I'm just like, he was just something new. When you with somebody for years, that takes work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That takes work. Is no couple you ask that been together for 50 years that's gonna say, hey, it's just been great. Right. Nah, it takes work. And to me, they've been together for 9 years, and I was just like, damn, y'all just gonna let that go?
So what is this?
He's doing his thing now. He's happy though.
Yeah. What you were saying, Romeo? We was listening to you.
I was saying, what is put a ring? Is it like when all single people they gotta get engaged by the end?
Nah. What it is pre-existing couples go on a show that may have issues, and at the end of the show, you have to decide if y'all going to get engaged or not, and break up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, just to use for example, with Jazz and Vince, like Jazz and Vince are engaged to be married, but let's just say before they was engaged, they would go on the show, they would discuss whatever issues they have, and by the end of the show, they would decide, are they staying together to get married, or will they separate? And that's really the concept of the show.
I feel like that expert, that's a good expert. She like whatever she be doing, like I be taking it home, like, baby, you do what she said. Like, cause with Pastor Cal and them, we don't take that. We don't.
I
don't like Pastor Cal.
No, I like Pastor Cal. I feel like he's the best one for real. He just
I know I don't like how he over here with the experts and he Richmond and Chris here.
Thank you. Yeah. So well,
the
all right,
expert on that show was cool, but I don't know. I don't agree with everything she say. She was all right though.
Right.
Okay.
I don't see. Oh, I forgot to tell Ramel. The other part about the show is that they send you on dates.
Okay.
With other people. I forgot about that's the main thing is that they send you on dates with other people.
Yeah,
to help you figure out if you really want to be with the person you with, which I don't agree with. But with the first season, they didn't know they was going on dates with other people. It just happened, and that's why if you ever watch like Hollywood was so upset. Repeat that again.
It's kind of like Temptation Island, then, where couples they go and they switch off and that's what it kind of sounds like.
I never watched Temptation Island, but
me either. But I just hear about
like the black version, just with an expert to help them along. No one's not supposed to guide them. Same thing.
I never watched it.
Well, with that being said, thank you all for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Sorry we couldn't really talk, go into too deep about stuff because things already went off. Then we have to wait till Married at First Sight next season.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll be back. I'm sure we
That's next
will.
month, right?
Huh?
Next season is next month, right?
Next season is July 21st, I think they said, but we already know they're going to do a casting special and all that stuff. Still going to decide whether we're going to do like a review style or like a live style. Just depends on how, Mom feels, of course, because we want to include her because I'm sure you guys like her commentary more than mine because she's more insightful. I'm just, I'm still learning and stuff.
It's the looks though. It be the looks most of the time. The way when you be saying such.
Those are genuine looks. Like, girl, what you say? So,
that's how moms look at their kids when they kids saying something. They be like, "What the? Like, shut your mouth."
Pretty much, because off camera, that's what I'm like. Why'd you say that?
What are you talking about?
So.
But yes, thank you all. We are going to get a P.O. box soon. Have to look into that definitely. We will be back for Married at First Sight season 13. No more Ready to Love. We're just going to try to keep Mom healthy as possible. Try to be on here. I'll still post in the comments every once in a while. Try to keep up the engagement, because I don't want to lose none of you guys. But now that you guys know officially what's been going on, because Mom didn't want me to say anything. She wanted to come on live. We've been trying for like a few weeks to do this.
Yeah,
so
I've been trying. I've been trying from the hospital to come on here. I'm like, I need to go live. Tell everyone.
So now you guys know. We'll definitely try to keep you guys updated as much as possible. But once again, thank you all so much. It really does mean a lot to us.
It really does.
Like, we're not like joking or
it really does.
or anything like that. Trying to get sympathy. We don't want money or anything. Just positivity and inspirational stuff for moms. That's pretty much it. But
for everybody. And happy Father's Day for all you who are fathers or uncles who step in to be fathers. Or
Thank you.
So, like, again, we appreciate everybody. I would love to read your inspirations in our Millennial Mom email, not just on YouTube Studio, because YouTube Studio fills up fast. You can put it there too, but it fills up really fast. It's like, did I read that one? Did I read that? So, but emails, it could be a little bit more personal, and I can respond to you back personally too. And then, like I said, we'll probably get a P.O. box this week while we're in the house away from the heat.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to send something to us, directly or whatever the case may be. But like I said, my first treatment is Friday, and I'm gonna try to let you know how it goes by the end of the month or 4th of July. By then,
because I know sometimes people are interested in vlogging, and would you want to see? Mom's cancer story? I think that would be good because with the type of cancer she has, some people never heard of it before. So
who knows? I mean, you just want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I guess. So
if it's comfortable for you, I wouldn't want you to do something and add something just because, at the end of the day, that's your real life. So it's all up to you.
You're right. We'll see. We'll see. I'm 50-50 on that one. So leaning towards the other. But we'll see. That's why I want to add a P.O. box, stuff like that too. Because like I said, there's really no shows right now that we're reviewing until Married at First Sight. But we do want to come on, as long as I'm getting the energy. And I do have energy today. Had some yesterday too. And, touch base with everybody just to say hello for impromptu. Because this was impromptu this morning when I woke up. I'm like, I think we should go live. What do you think? So it'll be something like that just to say hello to everybody. Because I do miss interaction. I do miss interaction. I really do. I really, truly do. Well, we both do. Right. So thank you all so much.
Listen, any of the days you feel up to it and you just want to jump on the live. We ain't got to talk about Married at First Sight. We can all just talk. But you're going to have your good days and down days.
Cliff, honestly, I said that before. And I'm not going to mention any names, was like, well, I don't think people would want to know about that. And I'm like, well, how come we just can't say that?
Cassandra, she throw you under the bus?
I didn't mention nobody's name. I just said
I would jump on, I'll be at work. I don't be doing nothing.
So yeah, but we're on Pacific time zone and you guys are on Eastern time zone, so it makes a little bit of a difference too when I jump on. You know what I'm saying? I want to catch people during their prime time, but not when they're with their families or friends or kids or whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like hard outside of a weekend, because everyone has their own lives going on too,
Right.
So, but we'll definitely let you know. Did you drop the email if you don't already have it?
I'll put it in. Not on here, but when it's over.
Okay. Seriously, send me messages because I like reading those. Positivity, stuff like that. I really want to hear from you guys.
Thank you, Jasmine. So,
Definitely.
so enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Oh, and no pity parties. No pity parties.
Yeah.
Right. We not gonna do that. I know. We gonna stay strong for you.
Thank you. Well, here I go. Thank you all for watching. And as always, live simply, be grateful. We'll see you next time.
Everybody have a good night.
Take care.